Hello, inflatable fans. I hope you're all well. It's -5. The machine and I are going for a paddle. I'm wanting to do some tests with the Hiqmar eFin, and I'm putting it in the Chelan today. I want to see if it'll support pass-through charging. And what that means is I've got my electric power station with me, and I'm going to see if I can charge the battery while it's on the water, while it's working, because it does have separate in-out ports. So let's get set up. Right, I'll just show you what I've got set up so far. So we've got the eFin battery there, and then this is my Sea-Techie power station. I've plugged it in, and the green light is showing on the charging pack. Can't see the bloody cables in the way. I think you can see that. The green light showing on the charging pack there. So I am going to wrap this up a little bit and put it in like a dry bag, just to help protect it from the water and just lash things in a little bit. I have actually got everything in there now. So as you can see, I've wrapped that power bank in a dry bag. There's a couple of towels in there just to help keep that a little bit warmer. As you can see, it is a very misty morning. When we get out of the cut, I'm going to turn the motor on. What I'm planning to do today is to see how long the eFin runs in drive mode. Basically, I'm not putting it in sport mode because I don't want to leave Raph behind. But also, I want to use it as a paddle assist. As I say, it's -4 today, and obviously it will get a little bit milder as the day progresses, but it's only supposed to get to up to -1. And I need to keep moving, so I can't just sit here with this eFin getting cold. Right, let's get this motor on. I've never used it in this boat before, so let's give it a go. Drive. And we're off. See you, Raph. I have to say, it is nice to see that in the Chelan, it does drive this Chelan dead straight too, just like it does in the Ottawa. So I have got the USA fin box mount on this fin today. Just out of curiosity, we'll just have a quick look at the speedo, because I think this is a slightly slower boat than the Ottawa. We're currently doing 2.3 miles an hour, if you can see that. Purely out of curiosity, I want to see how fast, bearing in mind this is upriver against the current, I want to see how fast it'll handle it in sport mode, just out of curiosity. 3 miles an hour against the current, not bad. Drive. One of the good things at the moment in terms of using this eFin is that there's not so much leaf debris in the water, so there's not so much to clog up the prop. Right, we're just entering Naburn village now. Currently doing about 2.3 miles an hour. Let's have a quick look, see how far we've come. We've done 1.34 miles. I've been experimenting with different turning strokes while I've got this motor in. So if I put the paddle in at the front here and just put it in line with the boat and then just slightly twist it, the boat turns really nicely. And now we're heading up towards the A64 road bridge. I think you can see that. We've currently done around 2.6 miles. And against the flow, currently doing about just shy of 2 miles an hour without paddling. So this is about the longest I've probably gone without having to clear the prop. Trees here, they're really white here. And we're not too far off Millennium Bridge now, but just look at the mist on that water. Behind these trees, you've got Roundtree Park. There's a gold balloon! Sorry, ducks. So at this point, we've done 5.38 miles. Right, now this next bridge coming up is likely to be our turnaround point. So we'll have a look at battery on this thing. We'll get past it, pull up, and have a look at the battery and see how things are going. On the eFin, that is. I think I'll just pull up here and have a look at the battery situation. Alright, if you can see that, we've done 6.21 miles in just over 3 hours. Now what I've noticed with the power station is that hasn't drained at all. From what I can gather, the pass-through charge hasn't worked. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because it doesn't work and it won't charge until that battery is totally drained. The point is, this Hiqmar has done 3 hours so far in drive mode, upriver 6 miles. That's not bad. So I'm going to put the camera in hyperlapse now for the trip back and still be running it in drive mode, but we'll be with the current, so it should take us an awful lot less time to get back. Right, we've just got back. Been out for 5 hours. Now, I don't think the pass-through charging worked. Actually, I haven't checked the battery. It didn't work immediately. Yeah, that battery level is still showing as full. The fin stopped working at 7.3 miles. That was roughly 3.5 hours in. Now, it's supposed to run for about 5 hours in drive mode, but those are optimal conditions. This was against the current, very cold weather. Well, it's still in the minuses now. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with it actually. And then on the way back, it did actually start every so often and run for about 5 minutes. So I know I've properly drained it. Anyway, we've had a really good time. I'm just walking around trying to warm my feet up because my feet are freezing. Thanks so much for watching. If you've got any comments, obviously leave them in the comments. You take care of yourself. Cheerio. So I got the boat out of the water, and somewhat interestingly, I've just pulled this out and it was wrapped literally right round the prop. And it wasn't moving very freely, and it's moving a lot freer now. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe it was overheating a little bit, and the reason why it kept cutting out was because this was wrapped around the prop. Don't know. Interesting, right?